Alright, what's up YouTubers? Alright, we got the third and final installment of my review of Wiz Dice Bags. They make a fourth one called the Halfling Haversack or something like that has 10mm dice in it. I personally wasn't interested in that. I don't like smaller dice. I have enough trouble keeping track of the dice I have without them being smaller. So in this one we're going to look at the Bag of Tricks. Can we zoom out? There we go. And as usual, you get 140 dice. You get 20 sets of 7. Really nice, nice bag. Can you see the glare too bad? No, the glare's not too bad on that, is it? Okay, great. The bag itself, the front of it looks like you got a bear, an owl, a fox, and a moose on it. Really cool looking embroidery on that. On the back of it, you got Bag of Tricks embroidered, and you got the Wiz Dice logo on it there. They should have done that a little brighter maybe to contrast against the color of the bag, but that's okay. I do like the embroidery here. The leaves and stuff on it, and the vines looking thing. Stitching is in green. The drawstring is green. Again, looks like a really nice bag. I don't know if you can see the inside of that too well on there, but really nice bag. It'll fit all the dice that come in this set and more, as usual. Alright, so let's look at the dice, matey. Okay, so the first set we have here is called Dragonberry. It's like an opaque pinkish berry color there. There's no marbleization to it or anything. It's just a solid opaque color. You know, your standard dice. This nice color, nice contrast and stuff like that. You know, Dragonberry. The second set is going to be called Crimson Queen. There we go. Crimson Queen is like an opaque, brownish, reddish brown set of dice with gold numbering. Pretty cool stuff. Nice contrast between the numbering and the color. And that is Crimson Queen. This next one, I'm going to try to pronounce it, and I'm probably going to screw it up. Penumbra. This is like a frosted, translucent, smoky color with white numbering. Really cool. I like that effect. It's not completely translucent, but it's like frosted, which is kind of neat. That 12-sided just jumped out at me. The 12-sided die, the black sheep of the family. Does anybody know of a game that uses 12-sided dice? Just let me know in the comment section. I mean, besides, you know, back in the day, we used to use a D12 for longsword damage against a large creature or something. And I used to make monsters tougher in my old D&D game by using D12 for hit dice for large creatures. Makes giants a little tougher. Sticky Ichor. This has got to be one of my favorite opaque dice colors. It's just like a neon greenish yellow sickly color with black numbering. Really cool color. Really neat color. A Cherry Blossom. This is like a whitish pink with white numbering. Again, I'm not a big fan of dice that don't contrast to each other. You probably have difficulty seeing that on camera, and you can see perfectly like what I mean. So, Cherry Blossom, nice set of dice. I think if they would have done the numbering, maybe if they'd done the numbering in like red or something like that, it'd have been a nice contrast. Not gold, not black. You don't want to use black numbering because it would detract from the color of the die. It'd be too contrasting at that point, I guess. So, Cherry Blossom. Ambrosia. Now this is what I mean by contrast. This is a nice contrast here. Okay, this is like a translucent light purple color with gold numbering, and you can see these numbers. It's really nice. It's a nice set. You can see the light going through it now is translucent. I think I said transparent in one of my other videos. Not what I meant translucent. Sea glass. Oh, it's like a frosted blue color. I like this technique here. This is nice. It's not exactly translucent, but it's not exactly opaque. It's more of a frosted, translucent color. Just kind of, again, you got the D4 with the number up top. Is the camera focusing in on there? There we go. Yeah, pretty nice stuff, I guess. You know. Now we're coming up upon one of my favorite sets in the whole set. One of my favorite dice sets in the whole bag here is Midnight Nebula. Now I hope you can get this on camera. I hope you see this on camera. Let me move this in a little bit better for you here. Right. It is a very like glittery, but it's in dark plastic, so the glitter doesn't have an overbearing presence on it, like it will in one of the sets we got coming up here later on. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice contrasting lettering to numbering. Excuse me, they are numbers, they are not letters. It's just one of my favorite sets, period. And this has got to be almost my favorite set. There's another one that's tied with this one, but it's really nice. This one is Enchanted Clay. Whoop. I always drop a die for some reason. Anyway, promptly went under the couch too. They always find their way under the couch for some reason. They can't bounce the other direction. I don't know why. But you got this brown color. It's Enchanted Clay. Clay color with white numbering. Really nice kind of contrast between them. Very nice set of dice. I do like that well, clay color. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. It's named appropriately. Ghost Jade. Is another like light bluish, sky bluish color, powder blue color, I guess you call it, with white numbering. And I guess, you know, I'm just thinking about it. These ones that don't contrast very well would be great for like the game master or something like that who wants to roll but doesn't want the players to immediately see what he rolled, maybe? I just thought of that. You know, so you can't really see it from across the table. It's a nice set. Next one is Bloodlust. Blood for the Blood God. No, this is called Bloodlust. There is no trademark infringement from Games Workshop. I just said Blood for the Blood God because I love saying Blood from the Blood God. Blood for the Blood God. This is a translucent, dark red, crimson almost, set with gold numbering. Really nice set of dice. Sky Stone. Again, it's a blue set with a gold numbering. Really nice. That's a nice set. I like that set. Skystone. Oops, sorry. Bumped the camera there for a second. Nothing to fear, folks. No earthquakes in Florida yet. This one, frosted one, is called Forge Embers. And this is a frosted orange technique here. Looks very, very nice. Very beautiful. A set of dice. Very happy little set of dice. And we're going to put this happy little set of dice right here. Desert Topaz. You get this translucent root beer color. I don't know how else to describe it. Amber color. Beautiful. Yeah, that'd be the way to describe it, an amber color here. I don't know why they call it topaz when topaz is what? Blue, right? No, that's sapphire. What is topaz? Anyway, a desert tiger eye, maybe. When desert topaz is kind of weird, but you get gold numbering with it. And believe it or not, because these are translucent, it does provide a good contrast between the numbering and the die. So that is kind of cool. Dreamless Night. This is like a dark color. It's not exactly black. I want to say it's like dark blue color with gold numbering. Really nice set of die if you're looking for, you know, an opaque die set. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Sparkle Vomit. This is one I was talking about where they really overdo it with the glitter on it. I don't know if you can see this on cam, but yeah, the D20 looks like a damn disco ball, doesn't it? Like, you know, I wish I could. Is it like catching right on that? Here we go. Yeah, see, Sparkle Vomit, appropriately named. It's a clear set, but it's not exactly clear because you got all the glitter in it. And the numbering is in white on this set. For that person that just can't do without glitter in your life. This one's Blighted Grove. Now, this one and Dreamless Night kind of confused me at first because they look very, very similar. But if you put the dies side by side, you can see that they are different. Blighted Grove is like a greenish color, a dark, almost black greenish color with gold numbering. Really sweet looking die set. That's some errant paint. It's not a groove in the die. That's just some errant paint. It's not a groove in the die or anything, which is okay. You go, and of course you got the D20 classic set. Celestial Sea. Now this is my second favorite set here, apart from the other one, Midnight Nebula. This is Celestial Sea. And the reason I say that is it is a translucent blue, but it has glitter in it, and the glitter effect is really done very, very well in this. I don't know if it's because blue is higher up in the spectrum of light, but very, very nice. There you go, look at a 0 on the D10. It's a nice color and it has that small sparkle effect to it. Very nice, very nice, very nice set of dice. This next one is named Goblin Teeth. I'm not sure I touched this one without gloves with that name. But anyway, Goblin Teeth. It's like an ivory set of die with black numbering. Very nice, very nice, very nice. It's like a whitish yellowish, which is probably the name Goblin Teeth came from. Again, why do they put the dot on the 6 when you only go up to 8? But anyway, it's you know, in the line on the 6 too, right? Like, I'm rolling a D6. Yeah, I rolled a 9. Well, how do you do that on a D6? Well, let's put a line under there. Anyway, all right. So, very nice set of dice. Very nice contrasting colors and things like that. This next one is Quicksilver. And this is a marbleized silver color, I guess hence the name Quicksilver, and it is black. It has black numbering on it, which, you know, I mean, the shadow is casting a little different, but there we go. Again, you know, maybe if they used gold on that, silver and gold would have contrasted a little bit better or something. Yeah, but again, a nice set of dice. These dice are really well made. They're not cheap. I read the other reviews, and they said that there was flaws in some of the dice. I never found any flaws in any of the bags that I opened up, any of the 3 of them. There was that one where I had an extra D12 instead of the D10. Contacted customer service, waiting for a response from them. Anyway, so that is the Wiz Kids Bag of Tricks. Very nice die set. Very cool die set. Again, and the neat thing about their stuff is you have a lot of room for more dice in the bag. They just don't give you the bag big enough to hold the dice that they give you. I could probably fit another set of these plus in there. Let me see. Yeah, I could probably fit another set of these plus in there. So, as our video draws to a close, I'd like to thank you for watching my review of the Wiz Kids Bag of Tricks. Have a great one.